look at to see where Arsenal are. How are those two still at the club? Because we reward mediocrity. Man said, even my mum wants Conte since the start of last season. Fact, I tell mummy, man, feel sorry for mummy. Cause she ain't gonna get her wish. Joey has said, did you guys really think he was gonna beat City today? So why is Arteta out now? I mean, Joey's just running bants, but fair play. We sacked Emre for less. Facts. What process is he talking about? Arteta, this is not a movie, man. 793 and we only have 350 likes is poor pattern up. Remember when Henry said if the badge was too heavy, you should lead. Some of these players need to go and the manager too. 8 of the starters were there when Wenger dropped us out the top 4, stuck in reverse. BP, I hear that, but he's chosen them. He's chosen them really and truly. He has chosen these players. There's no one that he used today that he didn't want in that squad. Ozil's trolling, and rightly so, man. Rightly so. And like I said, is this Arsenal FC or Arteta FC? We're in that scenario now where you're just allowing him to make the mistakes, and then you'll eventually sack him, and he'll go off and be a good manager elsewhere, and then you'll say, what happened here? Thoughts on Xhaka's red card? Never a red card, but he's stupid for even going to ground there. Shouldn't do that. I subbed, bro. Like your vibes. Do you cover all football news, bro? I know I'm an Arsenal fan, but I do speak about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know you support Chelsea. That's what I'm saying, Joey. You're running your agendas. Run your agenda, man. Stop spamming Badir. But you've said, I'm demoralized, man. AFC are losing. General fans, like Robbie says, they can't not go. Thing is, everyone has their tipping point. Arteta is spineless. Xhaka proved today why he should have been gone in the summer. Can't let unreliable players be essential to your plans. Exactly. And this is why I'm getting onto him. I've gone past looking at Xhaka and Willian and Cedric. You have betted on these guys. You know, I know some of them haven't played, but you get the point. To be fair, we haven't seen our best 11 together yet. Not saying it's good enough to win anything, but our best 11 should definitely get better results than this. But everyone, I hear that, Samurai, but everyone should. If every manager has their full strength team or their full 11, they would. You're not really going to get that too many times. And sometimes we have had it and it's not banged. Really and truly, apart from Ben White, we've seen Odegaard with who would say the strong guys, you know, sort of thing. We basically seen our team. Spurs fan, don't feel sorry either. Bloody funny. DMT, the game's the game, innit? The game's the game. You know, we lost. Laugh at us, innit? But just remember, if football ends tomorrow, you'll have done fuck all. We got bigger problems than Spurs and that, man. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Joe, but the way Arsenal made me feel, wherever Kelly is, bust that, man. On a positive note, DG, your growth has been mad recently. Only almost 800 watching live. Appreciative of that. Deluded. We signed 5 players and 3 of them were on the bench. The club gave Xhaka a new contract so that others can laugh at us. Arteta has to go now. He doesn't need another break, bro. He's going to try and make it to the international break. Do you think Arsenal will bring more signings before the window closes? I hope so. Really hope so, man. Really hope so. If not, we're in trouble, man. Simple as that. We're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And it's not going to be pretty, man. It really isn't. Like, it's pretty damning where we are at this current moment in time as a football club. I'll be real, man. You know, I mean, what? So Arteta has 4 games to fight to leave his job. And the thing is with him, Arteta's one thing. The mentality comes from the owner, man. You need to get rid of him, man. You get rid of him, things can change, man. You don't get rid of him, it's a myth, man. Surely they have to go get Basuma an hour and a right back. Now, I mean, logically, I would love to say that. Do you have faith in that? I don't know. I'd love to. I wouldn't say depressed, but it's just frustrating, man. Bumpy season. It's going to be a shit season, man. Man said, I'm convinced Arteta is a double agent from City to get us relegated. Someone needs to talk to him. Arteta is in a state of confusion and disorientated. He needs guidance, or I'd say delusion. We're about 7 years. You're being nice. We're about 20 million years behind them. Bro, no credible manager is going to come to this poison chalice while these certain owners are letting things happen. Why would you want to? It's not good enough to risk your career for, in my opinion. It's not. Would love to hear your thought, DG. Come on, you Gunners. All right, man. Said it already. I've kind of been off of them, man. First goal of Vieira's management. At least there's something positive where Arsenal are concerned. The only reason that Arteta is staying is because of the FA Cup. Any team could beat Chelsea in one off game. We can't use that one game to justify it. I don't think anyone is. Credit where due. He won that off merit and him doing the right things, but it's not enough to like rely on his laurels. Eddie Howe, inbound you watch, says Sam. How is Kolasinac, Chambers, Holding, El Nene, Xhaka, Cedric still at the club? You have to ask the people. Do you lot really think Conte would join you in this position? Conte is known as a quick fix. A manager of Conte's caliber would want to win the Premier. Exactly. So you either have to, the only way he accepts this is if he's given real assurances that he can upgrade the squad, which you lot are smart enough to answer that, man. Arsenal need to hire an elite psychologist or something. In my opinion, it looks like these players don't have self-belief and desire. I miss the arrogance we used to have. I agree with that, but to be fair, Arsenal do have a lot of them things, and these players are just pussies, man. So it needs to happen. I don't know why we're not getting Basuma, but if I'm Basuma, I'd probably stay at Brighton at this rate. You can't change it at all, man. They'll dangle a carrot over you and say, we're trying to do this, that, and the third. And then you'll see the frauding that's going on. And then it is what it is past that. It's a mad thing. Absolute mad thing that we're doing here. Absolute mad thing, man. Feel sorry, like I said, man. I feel sorry for the fans, man, because it's you lot. We're the livelihoods. We give our more than any money, whether you're in abroad or not. It's the what's the word, man? It's the mental love for the game we have, man. It's that's jarring. It's the emotional. Like, no matter how much we're saying this and that about Arsenal, we're still gonna be here. We're still going to be here chatting, and that's because we're attached to this. You lot saw it, innit, people? I can't tell you lot what it to be more positive, man, because it's you're seeing a madness, but don't know what to say to you lot, man. Roma's, if you needed more confirmation, Roma's truly fallen, man. It's happened now, innit? Everything's crumbled. It's where we're at now. Unfortunately, man. Past care. I wouldn't say I'm past caring, but I'm over it now, man. Like, I've had enough of you lot shit now. Like, I've almost envy's not the right word, but it's like I hate's a strong word. Like, I don't want to say hate is a very strong word. And I think it's used too often in life and definitely in football. But I'm genuinely starting to. I definitely hate Kroenke. Let's get that one out there. But I'm genuinely starting to hate everything associated with this club at first team level and first team affairs. Anything beyond the academy, it makes me ashamed. Like, it just anger people, like real anger. I don't know what it is, just real anger. We're getting to that point now, or I'm at that point. Yeah, man. Stuff like that, man. Cristiano Ronaldo, I've spoken about it before, and I'm doing you an injustice, but it's good for the Prem. I'm a big fan of him. I'm happy to see it, and it's a good statement, and it'll probably attract more players to United as well, man. Boy, relegation, I don't think we get relegated, but I can see it. You can only deal with what's in front of you, and it looks a real possibility, does it not? It's crazy, man. Arteta being in charge is a reflection of the Kroenke era. Just look at the circumstances of his arrival as a player at the club. Deadline day buy from Everton after losing Cesc and Nasri in the same window. I want Basuma at United, or he should upgrade. Where is Daniel Ek, the Qatari family, or Dangote? Arsenal legends should have a group to speak up and demand more. They're not, bro. Let's be real. These legends don't care. A lot of these legends don't care. I'm not naming any names, and I'm not saying that they don't care. And that goes for half of these clubs. A lot of these legends, they didn't grow up like us being Arsenal fans. They only care if they're getting paid to speak about Arsenal, or they got something. They're not gonna speak about us. I'm not saying there isn't people, but it's not them. In relation to where Dangote, the Qatari family, and Ek have gone, I don't know. As I've been saying with Daniel Ek, there's never been a better time to keep up the pressure, you know, where he's concerned. Where I'm concerned with Dangote, he's a capper, he's always capping. To be fair, the Qatari family, beyond rumors, ain't seen much legs to it. Do you rate Missouri making a late move according to Renato? Bro, anyone's better than what we got in it, so bring them in, man. Players are in control. Arteta too timid. Bring in Sam Allardyce. The sad part is that DG's been discussing all these weaknesses in the squad. How is Arteta and Edu not noticing them? Sometimes when you're in a situation, I just don't think you can see it. But I don't think it's with them. I just think it's incompetence. You're numb to it, DG. That's the word you're. But the thing is, I'm numb to it. But it's like I'm not. Like something died today. Like I was watching it, something died. Some trigger went off today. Like something changed. Like I felt the chemical imbalance change. Something flicked. Like you lot are not banging for the block, so we're on you lot now, innit? Like it's one of them ones. It's just like you lot are not with us, you're against us now. You lot need flogging as well. Like I don't know, man. It shouldn't. I shouldn't feel like this. I shouldn't feel like this about this team. Were you at the game? Thank God I didn't go. You know how it is, Arsenal weak defending, but I do think we're weak at it. But if a man got punched, obviously the fouling needs to be brought in. Characters. But to be fair, bro, Tini didn't look like no captain today. I can't lie to you. Bro, I would trust Graham Potter for what he's worth, but he'd be crippled as well because there's probably aspects he's inexperienced to, and he's not going to be surrounded with proper things. Well, the Thailand owner does his thing. The Thailand owner does his thing. The Thai owner at Leicester does his thing. Man said Tottenham, Arsenal, rise up the Prems, put the trophies on the medal on the table. Myth. I don't know what Lokonga did, but it's a joke, man. It'll be all right, DG. It's good to see you're still breathing and looking healthy, bro. Man, you do this to me from time to time. I just forget what I've seen. Love, DG. Stay healthy, bro. Right back at you, Rico, man. Oh, the punch. I don't understand the red. Where's David Dean? Bro, he's kicked out, man. Bro, at least the one thing I think with Potter, he would maximize the players to whatever. Then I'll be able to look at them and say, you know what, Potter needs this, he needs that, day shit. But they're gonna, any manager that comes in, as long as the regime above them doesn't change, they're gonna hit a brick wall. Because I don't have to doubt. I doubt how Arteta goes about it. I doubt how Emre is going about it. But I've never had to doubt their integrity of wanting to return. I just know the people above them are on a joke thing. So we're gonna keep seeing the same old things. It's not going to change, is it? Like, it can't change if you keep doing the same things. Logically, it can't change. It's a bit of a madness in that regards. Like, it really is a madness. All right, Arsenal need a change, man. Puts on Xhaka. I don't even think he was doing that bad in the game until he done the madness. I don't think it's a red, but shouldn't be doing it. And it's the same old. It's the same old where he's concerned. You know, you're gonna get these moments. Like, is he gonna get scapegoated? I think Xhaka is. Man are gonna make out he's the worst on the football field, and he was the worst player out there, which he wasn't. But fundamentally, showed his level. Certain players showed their level, like they did against Chelsea. They're always going to show their level. You're going to get these 4 or 5 games, and some of you are going to do like you did. Marie should always start. So some of you, there's nothing we're getting things wrong, but let's have it right. Some of you are shameless. You were saying Marie's the best centre half at this club. All of this stuff, he's better than Gabriel, this and the other. We don't need a right back because there's Chambers. Xhaka isn't that bad. There was some of you, and I'm not criticizing the opinion, but some of you are being shameless. These guys will always show you their level, man. I'm a United fan, and DJ is one of the few Arsenal fans who are level-headed and enjoyable to watch. I know we all love football, but don't let it get to you too much, broski. No, don't get twisted. Isolated to this. I'm cool, bro. Like, that man there don't mean that much to them, so why does it mean too much to me? Like, I love football, but we can move, man. Stop spamming, man. Come on. Fix up, man. But I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know what else to say. I don't know where we go from this. I don't know what we do from this. All I can say is please hit the like button, people. Obviously, I'm going live for Liverpool versus Chelsea shortly as well. So yeah, make sure you're all there. I'm gonna let you lot get out of here, man. Like, what else, man? I don't know. Yeah, I think Ronaldo will score against Arsenal. I don't